Hi everybody, welcome back to the farm. So this isn't the video I wanted to do today, but things change. We got some flurries last night. We're supposed to get a little bit of snow tomorrow. Nothing that I think is going to stick around or be anything, but it just kind of showed me that I got to get ready for winter. So we got to get coops moved again into their winter home. We got to get implements put away, get some of the venting closed up on the coops so that the snow doesn't blow in for the winter. So we're gonna get started by firing up the tractor and getting some coops moved. I already did a video on that, so I probably won't show much of that, but we'll show some of the other stuff we're doing. While the tractor's warming up, I wanted to take a minute to thank everyone who watched the first video and who liked it. A special thank you to all the people who have subscribed to the channel. We really appreciate all the support. We're really excited about making more videos and showing you guys what we do out here. Thanks for watching. So I got the coops moved. I'll do the fences real quick and then I'll catch you then. Got a couple rods for our fence that the stakes got a little bent. We had a really dry year and we had a lot of trouble stepping these things into the ground. So we ended up using a mallet and we'd hit a rock and it would bend the stake. So we're gonna try to straighten these things up for the winter. That should do it. All right, I'm gonna go put these in. So we got our chicken coops moved closer. You can see there's our road right there. You can get to them pretty easily. And it's a lot closer to Cadence's chickens as well, to just make things easier to get to in winter with all the snow and all that good stuff that's coming. So we'll go let the chickens out. I love when they're on fresh grass and they instantly start pecking and eating. Time to give these guys feed and water. throw a little bit of fresh bedding in there for them too. Leave the bedding in a big clump like that. They'll go in there and they'll peck through it, spread it all around, and they'll have a lot of fun doing it. And I don't have to do it. Now that's all done, I think it's time for some breakfast. Maybe some fresh eggs. All right, we got some breakfast, and I got my little helper out here.
I'm Cadence.
We're gonna get some more stuff done. I want to get a little grading done just to make it easier to plow. And then obviously we got log splitter and buckets and pallet forks, and got my brush mower still out over here. Gotta get all that put away and ready for winter.
And I'm gonna be helping Daddy with all of that.
Scraping the wood without getting a lot of gravel is not as easy as it looks, but I think we did all right. And my little helper.
I'm Cadence.
So next we gotta plow away the pile and grade out the pile from last year when I plowed in winter, and just never got to moving it this summer. So we'll do that next. So I got the pile knocked down, kind of drug out a little bit. Also helped take care of some of those weeds that grew in over the summer. So now we can go take the counterweight off the tractor and put on the box blade, and we can grade out the rest of the driveway. So we need to disconnect the 3-point on my counterweight. So we'll start, we're going to take the top link loose, so I can adjust it when I hook up the next implement. Pull the top link pin, hook it up out of the way, pull a snap pin here, pull out the lower arm pin, disconnect the arm, and drop the pin back in to hold the arm out of the way. And do the same thing on the other side. Alright, then I gotta lower my headache rack here, my rocks, so I can fit in the shed to hook up my box blade. Alright, and we'll pull this out of here, get it over by the driveway. We'll set our top link when we get out to the driveway, and we'll start grading. Alright, so now we need to set our angle on our box blade. As you can see, it's kind of pitched down towards the tractor. And with what we're trying to do today, we're just trying to fill in the low spots. So we're just trying to hook some stone and drag it and let it fill in the holes. So what we want to do is we actually want to have it tilted back away from the tractor a little bit, so that this blade right here is up off the ground and this back blade is on the ground, so the stone will come underneath that front blade, hit that back blade, and get spread out across the back blade, making a nice smooth surface. So what we need to do to adjust that is turn this top link here out, and that lengthens the top link, which picks the front of the implement up and lowers the back. So I'll get that set and I'll show you what I got when I'm done. Alright, so I think I got it set up the way I want it for what I'm doing. I got the front end just up a little bit compared to the back. It's only my second or third time using it, so I'm still kind of learning how I want to set it up for different applications. There is another adjustment you can do on the box blade. You can tilt it this way and this way, and you do that by adjusting the side link here. You can lengthen it and shorten it, and as you shorten it, this end will come up, and as you lengthen it, that end will go down. So you can use it to create crowns or ditches or whatever you need to do if you want to have something on an angle. I'm going to keep the rippers up because I don't need to break any material loose. I'm just grabbing what is loose just to fill in the low spots, just so it's a little easier to plow. As you can see over here, I got a couple little potholes, and then down the driveway here I got some ruts. Just want to get that all knocked down so it's easier to plow. My little helper decided it'd be more fun to ride her ATV than to help Dad grade driveways, but we'll get to it. So as you can see, even just 2 passes going across each other, how much of a difference it made in just this little area. Nice and smooth, the little divots are gone, all flattened out. So I will get the rest of the driveway. Still out having fun. So I got the driveway graded out pretty good here. I'm happy with it for now. It's going to get wrecked when we plow anyway, and the snow and the freezing. But got rid of all the little potholes. All the ruts are gone, so it'll be a nice smooth surface hopefully when the snow does come. Alright, so we got Pigway graded out. We call it Pigway. It's a little driveway we cut in between our two fields because there was no way to get from the south field to the north field from the barn. You had to go through the lawn, and we didn't like doing that. We didn't need to grade this out for winter. Like I said, we don't plow it, but since I had it on, I just wanted to smooth it out. That's all.
And I was really helpful for Daddy. And I pretty much did it in the whole video. So you will see me pretty much in the whole video.
And my little helper here is getting cold and hungry, so we're gonna go get some lunch. We'll see you when we get back. All right, so we're fed, we're warmed, and we're ready to get back to work.
Yep.
So the next thing we need to do is go up in the hayloft and find the covers for the venting on the chicken coops. So we get some of that covered up to keep the snow out. I don't know how well you'll be able to see up here, but here are all the venting pieces. So I'll get these carried down and put on the tractor. So as you can see, in the top of all our coops, we have a slanted roof, and I left the tops open. So in the summer we get plenty of venting. Animals need a lot of venting. Even with those closed up in winter, they still get plenty of venting through the roof slats, and I only cover 2 sides. Unless it gets really cold, then I cover the 3rd side. Last thing I want to try to get done today is get all the implements put away in their winter storage. They all fit last year, but this year I have an extra one, so we'll see if we can get them crammed in here. Well, it all fit in there pretty easy. So that can only mean one thing. I gotta convince Dana to buy more implements.
Thanks for watching. Bye. And like and subscribe for a start of our channel from Just Kids Day Fun. And this is our second video because we only made our first one yesterday. Bye. This is Cadus, and I have a little pet chicken named Henrietta. He's the gray chicken. And I do not know what to name these orange chickens. Well, I'm still coming up the name about them. Well, and I do not feed them so much, but they're still my pet. And I feed them once in a while. So, and I give them feed, and I feed them nice tall grass. But they always love them so much because they're really hungry. So that's really just talking about my Henrietta and my oldest chicken.